What's up, King High? I'm Kevin,
I'm Amanda.
and you're watching
GDMLK.
The Academy of Art University will be hosting a virtual visit on Wednesday, December 2nd from 12 to 1 with an exciting presentation for the students with a passion for the arts. Isn't that right, Amanda?
Right, Kevin? They will also have a Division II sports with scholarships. Make sure to click the link in the college and career Google Classroom to register as they enroll students now. Now let's throw it over to my girl Josie with the art show.
Hi, I'm Josie, and I'm here interviewing Paige Pro, the winner of the Riverside Art Show. So, Paige, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
That's good to hear. So, the first thing I want to ask you is, how long have you been doing art for?
I've been doing art for quite a while. I've always done it throughout lots of years. I remember doing it through elementary school, but I really started doing art classes in 8th grade.
That's really cool. I was never really good at art, so I think that's so cool. So is this your first time entering a competition, or?
Yeah, I've never entered a competition about this before.
Oh, that's really, oh my gosh, just congrats. Because you won. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I noticed in your picture that you drew Cameron Boyce. Is that correct?
Yes.
So what exactly inspired you to draw this?
It was he's always been someone who I always thought was super cool in childhood and stuff, and it was after he passed away when I really wanted to draw a picture of him, because it was a really big part of my childhood that kind of went away, and it started I thought it was going to be cool to draw him.
So I've also noticed that you drew it in pencil. Do you work in any other mediums besides pencil?
I mainly do just charcoal pencil, but I mean, I've been starting to do color, but not that much of that.
like colored pencils or water paint, or?
I've done some colored pencil stuff, but I don't have that much good materials for that, so haven't done much of it.
All right, and my final question to you is, what exactly do you want to do in the future? Is it something art related, or?
I'm not exactly sure what I want to do in the future, because I know I still have time to figure that out, but I do it. Going into art is definitely an option, and it's something that I'm very interested in at the moment, so.
That's great to hear. I wish you the best of luck, and congratulations on winning the art show. I think that's so cool. Well, anyways, that concludes this interview. Let's throw it over to the host.
Now, let's throw it over to a special segment of our scholarship winner, Julene E. Reeves.
Hey, what's up, King High? It's your girl, Grace, and today I'm here with Julene. Julene, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So, what inspired you to enter the Sue Risers competition?
Yeah, so unfortunately, due to COVID-related restrictions, only one student was able to participate in Sue Rising in the whole competition process, and I happened to be that student, which was really awesome. But what inspired me to join was being the first student on this platform to be able to share my story of experiencing hardships at a young age and how I overcame those and started to focus on my well-being. And I hope that the young boys and girls watching, or who did watch, will get inspired to do the same for themselves.
So, how would you describe your experience in Sue Rising?
At first, it was a little nerve-wracking trying to write my whole talk, but I realized that being vulnerable and opening up is what was going to inspire the audience and really make a connection with them. So once I got that down, I had to memorize my talk. It was 7 minutes long, so it was a lot of memorization. But once I got that down, I was super excited to get out there and share my story.
Cool. So I know that you won a $500 scholarship. Do you know what college you're going to be going to?
I don't know what college I'm going to yet. I submitted my UC applications a few weeks ago, and I'm working on my Cal State apps right now. I'm really hoping that UCI accepts me because I really want to go to school there and major in biology.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do the first paragraph and then I'll explain what I said afterwards. When I was 7 years old, I was introduced to the world of philanthropy. A small backstory. In 2010, my mother was nominated for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Woman of the Year campaign. She was tasked with raising as much money as she could to help fund a cure for blood cancer in a short 10 weeks. My whole family got involved, including my 7-year-old self. I helped with fundraisers, set up my own bake sale during a haircut-a-thon, which raised over $400, and donated my hair for the cause. I volunteered during my mom's car show event, soliciting more donations with my cuteness, and even got my friends involved. During this time, I connected with a young girl named Cynthia Aguirre, who was exactly my age and was just like me in so many other ways, except she had been battling a blood cancer since she was just about 2 years old. Her and I were inseparable during those 10 weeks of fundraising, and it blew my mind that someone so young could go through so much. It's safe to say she left a lasting impression that would stay with me to this very day. All my efforts of helping my mom and being so young while doing so earned me the Kids Go Beyond award given to me by Angels Baseball. There was this sort of high that I got from helping those who needed it the most, and LLS was something I began to identify myself with. I remember watching my mom meet so many amazing people, help and touch so many lives that I knew when I was old enough I had to have a campaign of my own. My mom won the title of Woman of the Year in 2010, raising $61,651.52, and from then on my family stayed involved, contributing our time and volunteering to help those battling blood cancer. So in the next few moments, I talk about how I moved to a new school in a new city where I didn't know anyone, and how I kind of lost that part of myself that was really focused on helping out my community, being involved with raising funds to help fund a cure for blood cancer, and how I started to focus on myself in the years to follow. Sophomore year and freshman year were very important to me. I started to find myself more. I had some great friends and my self-esteem was starting to boost a little bit more. And then the year to follow, actually my junior year, is when I had my campaign, the one that I just talked about, and I ended up raising $64,000 for blood cancer research. And so it was a pretty crucial time for me. But I felt like this story was necessary for young men and women to hear, so that, you know, they can understand, like, whatever they're going through, they can totally overcome and find themselves and be the best that they can possibly be.
Very inspiring.
Thank you.
So that's pretty much it for the interview. So thank you for taking the time out of your Thanksgiving break to come and talk to me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's throw it back to the host.
Before we wrap everything up, be sure to follow the precautions, wash your hands, social distance, and stay warm. We're in this together, right, Kev?
That's right, Amanda. Make sure we stay safe in these times, and remember, we're all in this together.
Thank you guys for watching.
Shout out to Chris and Jordan.
Shout out to Miss Guzman and all of her 4th period.
And like always,
Have a good day, MLK.